Long time no see. It snowed here. It's below freezing, below 0 temperatures. 2 years ago, I made this Instagram reel that was like outfits that make me feel like myself after, a time that I really didn't feel like myself at all. And a lot of people have just like randomly been liking that reel on Instagram, which I think is kind of interesting. And so I feel like, maybe I should revisit that concept and see which outfits I've been wearing recently that have felt really steady and really practical, but also like feel like me. I think it is really important to, when you're experimenting with your style, to listen to your body. When you put on outfits, like see how your body reacts to them initially, and that can be like a really beautiful like start to a conversation with yourself about what outfits are making you feel good and what outfits maybe need a little tweaking, or maybe pieces that are a no for you. These are just a few different outfits, and I'll talk about like where I would wear them, how they support my flamboyant gamine body type or don't. I am very aware that sometimes I wear things that are not in line with my kibbe type but have a different purpose. Okay, let's talk about these outfits. Also, I got some new jewelry on today. I do want to say that. I will be doing a video on these pieces very soon. So if you see it and you like it, stay tuned. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. In all of these outfits, I'm wearing a thermal underlayer because, as I mentioned, that it is freezing here. It is so cold. And if I don't have another layer on underneath, then I'm in pain. In this first outfit, I'm wearing just this rugby top, jeans. Underneath I have a wool layer, and then I have these like smart heat socks that I'm wearing that my girlfriend sent me for Christmas, and she just knows me and I just love that. Sorry, I love her. This is a rugby top I got from Target, from the men's section actually. I saw it and I was like, I love the color blocks, I love the collar, the colors. So I just got it knowing that I was gonna crop it and wear it kind of oversized and comfy like this. And then the jeans are high-waisted, they're cropped, they have a pretty high rise naturally, and then having a cropped ankle also is in harmony with the gamine recommendations. So I typically go for a cropped ankle. Just put on my new boots. My parents sent me these for Christmas. They are so warm, they're so comfy. They make me really happy to wear them. I love the pop-up red that they have, and I love the warm camel color. To tie in the green and the camel and make this feel like a harmonious look, I'm gonna put on my new jacket here. It is vintage, it is suede, it's very heavy, so it feels very warm when I'm wearing it. And I just love it. I think that it's really cute, and I love the way that it's shaped because of the color blocking effect that it has at the collar. And also like the breaks, I don't know what those are called, but they remind me of gills, so I'm gonna just call them the gills of the jacket. If there's a technical term, please let me know. But I love the gills of the jacket because it breaks right at my like smallest point, which is also like where I like to break my line as a gamine, which I have a whole video on breaking the line. It's very old, but I think it's still good information. So the last outfit was something that I would wear to work. I'm a barista. I just need something that's practical. I can move in it. It's not gonna, I can push my sleeves up if I need to, but if I get cold, I can pull them back down. Like, it's very practical, but also pretty aligned with my body type. Like, it looked really harmonious with me because of the color blocks and the cropped lines. So the next outfit I wore to a friend's little birthday gathering. If I know I'm gonna just be inside for a long time and I just need that layer of warmth to get me from my car to the actual venue or restaurant, I'm not going to be too concerned about having too many extra layers going on. So I just have this turtleneck on. It's from cotton. I have these high-waisted jeans on from Ozma. It's the Jessie jean. And then I'm going to put on a sweater vest that is 100% wool to keep my center nice and warm, and also to break my line a little bit, create another separate block of color. It's not super high contrast, but that's okay with me. I am not a very high contrast person anyway, so I don't worry about that too much. and just try and create a separate color block. And then that night I wore my Doc Marten Mary Janes. These are some of my favorite shoes to wear, and since I wasn't worried about my feet being cold because I wasn't going to be outside for too long, then I just went ahead and went with these shoes. And this is another supportive flamboyant gamine outfit. It follows my silhouette. It is breaking the line. It has a lot of different little details to it, especially when I'm like wearing jewelry, when I have, you know, my bag on. Everything is cropped and fitted and pretty boxy as well. And those are like the main things that you need in a flamboyant gamine outfit. I think that this all together looks really harmonious on my body. And then I'm just gonna wear my down jacket over top, which is another piece that I love so much. It's a very narrow silhouette, and for the kind of jacket that it is, it's also pretty cropped. It kind of hits at my mid-thigh there. It's very slim, but it's very warm, and I think that it looks really good. And I'm also demonstrating that if I were to get too cold, or if I were to have to walk outside for a little bit longer, I can always zip up that middle layer. And it's kind of a minimalist flamboyant gamine outfit, even though there's like a bunch of different elements, textures, shapes, if you will. Everything's boxy and narrow and cropped. Okay, so the next thing that is kind of a staple to my wardrobe as a flamboyant gamine is a button-down shirt with a collar. I rarely wear a button-down shirt on its own, but I always use it in this climate, of course, as another layer to keep me warm, and then also as a contrasting detail at my neck. That's one of the style elements I would say that work really well for flamboyant gamines, especially because it's an angular contrasting detail right by the face. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite outfits. One of these I would wear to work. The other one I would also wear to work. So I've got this sweatshirt over the button down top. Make sure the collar is out a little bit to show that. I like to have, instead of tucking in the button-up shirt, I like to have it out to break up the line some more. As a flamboyant gamine, you don't really need to emphasize your waist area the way you would if you were a more yin-leaning type, because the lines of our bodies are typically very narrow and pretty straight. The clothes that we pick need to mimic that as well. I think that's a good place to break my line if I want to, but I don't always have to. And so this is a good example of how you can break your line at your waist without also emphasizing the waist area or like cinching it in at all. You don't really have to do that as a flamboyant gamine. So this is kind of a more relaxed, I put it in quotes, relaxed, because on some people it might not look relaxed. On me, I feel like this looks very relaxed. There's not a lot of stiffness to the outfit because of the sweatshirt. It's just a more casual element. And then I'm gonna wear it with a light colored boot. I usually would wear an outfit like this with sneakers, but again, it's cold, so I'm adapting it to the cold. These boots are from Nisolo. They are the Amalia all-weather boot, and they are nice and like sealed up, so no air, no water really gets into them. And if you wear them with the right sock, they feel very insulated and very warm. Now we have a few different contrasting elements in the look. I feel very androgynous in this. I feel collegiate. I feel like this is just a very smart, clean kind of outfit. I love the color blocks. I love all the boxy elements. Since I have a jacket that is warm as well as in the same color palette as the outfit, it matches the boot really well. The jacket makes it feel less boxy to me. Let me know if you see this the way I see this, but the jacket itself is a very unconstructed and almost rounded element. And maybe if I had like stronger shoulders and I wasn't as narrow as I am, like it would feel more supported by that. But knowing, like just looking at it, you can see the shoulders have that sloping, rounded shape to it that my shoulders don't have. And so you kind of lose a bit of my angularity at the top. But since I think that the rest of the outfit is pretty much within the flamboyant gamine, ticks all the boxes, you know, it's got the cropped silhouette, it's got the boxy silhouette. It's got the contrasting details. Having a jacket that's a bit oversized and practical and warm, it's gonna be okay. It does affect the silhouette quite a bit, and I'm not gonna have the jacket on all day. It's just from getting to point A to point B. You know, so you have to think about these things when you're building up these looks. Last outfit, I've been recently pretty inspired by looking at some of the men who come in to the coffee shop. They always seem like they're dressed so warm. I don't know. I think of my dad sometimes too, but like this is a combination that feels very dad to me. It feels very much like this is something that my dad would definitely wear. It's the button-up shirt with the collar, and then the, you know, 3/4 Henley fleece type moment, and then these dress pants. It feels very much, it just feels very dad. In a perfect world, I would get to wear sneakers with this. But of course, I'm not able to wear my sneakers because it's too cold, but I just wanted to show you, just so you could see the real vision with this outfit, the real feeling I want this to have. This outfit, the shirt is just too big and too long. The trousers themselves aren't actually that separate from my legs, like they fit my legs really well. That's one of the big recommendations, is to like never wear oversized pieces, just because our bone structure is so petite and so narrow. Wearing oversized clothes usually will just swallow up a gamine type. But if you do it intentionally, you do it thoughtfully, and you create this whole moment, it can also look very fun and very intentional. That's kind of what I do when I go oversized. It's just like, I try to be extreme about it. It is not harmonious with my lines. It is intentionally crafted to keep me warm. Honestly, I was kind of vibing in it. I kind of felt really good in it. So I think the coat ties everything together. This might be the most disharmonious outfit, but I felt so warm in it. This is an outfit where like all of the colors feel separate, all of the lines are too big. You know, it's just one of those things, but look at me go. I didn't care. I felt warm, I felt comfortable, and sometimes that's what matters. Honestly, it would look much better with my other boots now that I'm looking at this separately. I think the color family would have been more harmonious then. Which outfit was your fave? Mine is definitely outfit number 1. With the rugby tee and the jeans, and then everything in that look just felt so like crisp and harmonious and cute, and I was very happy about my choice with that. So let me know how your hibernation time is going. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're eating warm soup and you're taking care of your body and finding gentle ways to stretch and move and stay warm and cozy. I hope you are having a great week or weekend or whenever you're watching this video, and I'll link any pieces that are available still down below so that if you wanted to shop with my links, you can. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the video. Sign up for my newsletter. That's where I am the most consistent creatively. That's where all of the updates are. That's where all of my emotional dumps are. And if you want to be keeping up with me more regularly, definitely check out the newsletter, and I will link that below as well. And of course, I'm doing body typing consultations still, looking to support you with your style. I've recently updated some of the ways that I communicate about kibbe online, and so definitely check out that video. And I will have a process video coming up soon as to what it's like to work with me, so stay tuned for that. But if you'd like to work with me and have me help you with your style, I am here for you. I would love to support you in that